Good morning, everyone. This is Pinkie, the housewife, also for my second channel, Pink Global. Good morning, guys. Um, I'm out of town for right now. I should be getting back sometime this evening or today. Okay, but I let me just say today is I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday morning, October the 30th. Okay. Um, the day before Halloween. And just in case if I don't do another live before Halloween, happy Halloween for all you that participate in Halloween. Okay. Um, Today I'm going to be dropping a video for you or showing you a video or of a. Oh, before I do that, let me just get the house rules out of the way. I almost forgot. Everybody, welcome to the Pink House. Whether you're on the Pink House for the Pink Global, my second channel, or my very first channel, Pinkie the Housewife, whichever channel it is, welcome. Welcome to the Pink House. And I need everyone to go ahead and start hitting that like button right there. Hit that like button, guys. That's the thumbs up. I need everybody to hit that like button because that's going to help YouTube to put me back into the algorithm. They took Pink Global out of the algorithm. No, not Pink Global. Pink Global is in the algorithm. But Pinkie the Housewife, I don't know what's going on, but they took me out of the algorithm. So we need to get me back in there. So hit that like button. Yeah, I'm drinking some coffee right now. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Whether if you already subscribed to Pinkie the Housewife, go over to Pink Global and subscribe to that. Or subscribe to both, whichever makes you happy. Um, Also, I want to thank you for doing those things, two things, hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. Now let's go ahead and get down to the matter at hand. Okay, we're going to be talking about the day in the life of me, the housewife. Okay, we're going to go on a house tour again, but that's just for a house that's a new build, not just a new. This is not a new build. Okay, this is a 40-year-old house. 40 years old. I didn't know it was 40 years old until I thought it was 30, until my realtor told me it was 40. I said, oh my God. Yeah, an old house. But anyway, basically, I'm looking for land, some some property I can build on. Build on. I'm looking to build maybe one or two houses before this year. It's October, so the year is almost over. Okay, so I'm not looking to build. My husband looking to build, but I'm the main force behind him. Okay, so when I say I am, that's because I'm the main force behind my husband, and he's not a builder. He's not even in construction, but when he want to build, he build. Okay, so this won't be the first house he and built. It won't be the second, nor the third, nor the fourth, nor the fifth. Okay, so he's done this many times before. Okay, but we are looking for land, so that's where you see. I came up on this house once before. The whole family. We rode out to see this house. It's in the vicinity of or area that is in the area. But so we when I say the whole family, even baby Phoenix came along on this trip. Baby Phoenix in his car seat. We teaching him early, okay? But anyway, this is a home we all came up on. And when we got out and looked at it one by one, because we weren't going to leave Phoenix in the car by himself. So everybody, at least someone was in the cars keeping Phoenix amused. But anyway, we all looked at it and everything from the outside. We didn't get a chance to go inside this time, that time. But my son looked at it and said, mm, Dad, Mom going to tear that down. That's going to be a tear down for Mom. And I said, baby, you know your mom, don't you? He said, yeah, I just know you. You're going to tear that down. Uh, and that's what I would do. And my son was asked, get an estimate, but he was off a, little, a lot on the tear down. Okay. Uh, he was saying about 40,000 is tear down. The realtor said about 60,000 tear down. Okay. But anyway, let's get into it. The houses on this in this neighborhood or on this street here, they're I don't think you can get any one of them from under a million. So they're like 130, 40, 50, maybe more. 150 million or more. But anyway, this one has been sitting empty for so long. It was listed at 999,000. Okay. So I was thinking, well, I was going to try to do it. And this would, we was looking for something to pay cash to get into right away. So I'm going to let you all see this house. I do have, this is the side view of it. It sits on 4 acres. That was the 3-car garages. This is some of the back of the house. Okay, that's one door, but it got some more back doors over on this side, on the left side. And this is where they was raising their horses. You can see this is a horse barn, but there's another barn over to the other side. And if you can see in the back, all the white fence, it goes all the way around. And then next to it, there's 4 acres on the right side for sale for, I think, a million. And then on the left side, there's another 4 acres, plus these 4 acres. Okay. But if you can see behind, they have some mansions behind it. Um, a lot of them behind that was built, recently built. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into this house. We're going to go and tour the inside of this house here. All right. So let me go ahead and get started and cast this over to you. Share that slide with you. Okay, here it is. This is where I pick up because my phone was out in the car. Did not know my husband's phone was in the car. When I thought about, oh, I need to go ahead. Well, my phone didn't have any space in it because I needed to delete a lot of stuff. I have so many videos on it. And so my husband, the realtor, our realtor that was with us, because everybody getting ready to go out of town. He's getting ready to go out of the country, and then my husband and I, the next day, we're going out of town. Also looking at more property at a place we just got over a little over a month ago. I would say we had it maybe 6 weeks now, 3 hours away from us. And I have not been there to see it since, but my husband goes down every week there. So just for a few days and he comes back. So I have planned to go this time. Okay, so we're going to get in. This is a home that we looked at before leaving to go out of town. So I'm going to let you look at it. And this is me, my husband, and our realtor. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play the video. Hi guys, this is Pinkie the Housewife. I'm walking into my husband and I, with our realtor, we're walking into a property. Let me see what the price of this property is first, because my son told me it's going to be a tear down for me. It's on 4 acres, but there's another 4 acres free. Hey husband, a realtor, What is the price of this one here?
This one was, gosh, what is it,
That's
950?
the realtor talking. $1 million?
Yeah.
Turn on a light, husband.
Yeah, 950. Yeah.
Turn on a light. 950, 950 or 999?
950.
950. Oh, it went
I mean,
down.
they started it at
Okay,
1.3.
they started at $1.3 million.
Yes. And
Okay,
they dropped
now
it eventually to 950.
okay, then dropped it to 950, $950,000.
Okay.
Now, even if you said $950,000, you're sitting at right at $1 million still. Even if it's 999, that's still $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So it's how you want to phrase it. 999, $1 million. 103 at the 103, 1,300,000. So no matter how you slice it, now is what he said, 99 5 or something, or 99 30. I don't know. That's still $1 million. But then I that's a tear down first. And I'm looking to my husband is looking to build 2 houses for me. I need to build my daughter a house because she never had one. She's still young. She need a job first, don't she? If I can get her to get a job, I don't know what's wrong with these college educated kids. She need a job first, but she want a house first. Oh my God! But I'm looking to build this one. Try to get 2 of them on there, and hopefully my son, because he wants a new house. He wants a new house. His house is maybe 3 years old now. Was built during the pandemic. Okay, when nobody was working. I'm not talking about me or my husband. I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about how people wasn't working because of the pandemic, C-19. So, but uh, he wants a new one now. So hopefully, I'm trying to get acreage so I can build everybody. So my husband can build all houses on the property, whether he want to or not. He don't have to take it. I don't care. But daughter wants a property, a house on the property. The reason she wants it on the property because then she won't have to pay for nothing. If we build a house on the property for her on the same property, she wouldn't have no bill, not one bill. But if we get her a brand new house off the property, on her own property somewhere else, she'll have bills. Bills come with a house, like water, lights, and everything else. Upkeep of the grounds, the yard, and everything. No, but if you build it on the property, she don't have no bills, not even a mortgage. And we weren't planning on getting her a mortgage anyway. But if you build off, uh, my husband wants to build everything, so she wouldn't have to pay for it. But nevertheless, this is the 40-year-old house. So we're getting a look at this house that's over 40 years old. And the things in this house is something else. Okay, here we go. This has how many acres? It's 4 acres?
4 acres, yeah.
4 acres, but there's another 4 acres next door for sale. Do we know the price of the other 4 acres?
No, we can find out.
Okay. And this is the house. This house is what, 40 years old?
It's 40 years old.
40 years old. We're trying to buy new property. Look at none of the appliances have been changed out. What is the square footage of this house?
This is 2,800.
2,800? Oh, a small house. 2,800 square feet. Very small house. My son said when we came and looked from the outside, we brought the whole family. He said, Mom, he was telling Dad, Mama, tear this house down and rebuild. That's what I'm trying to do. Find some acreage so I can look at that, guys. Oh, look at the walls. This is that's wallpaper, textured wallpaper. Oh Lord, I wiped my hands on it. Um, I've been wanting to see this property. Oh, look at the curtains, guys. So, because I'm looking, there's no way I could live in here while they rebuild me a house on this property. I live not too far from here. I got my boot on my foot. I'm gonna let you all see. That's a towel. Ooh, an old towel. Look at here, guys. Look at look at the look at this. So I would tear this whole house down. There's no way I could just live in it while they build a house on the property because this house is too old to live in. Too old to live in. So I probably just stay what? And this is the laundry room. Very big, nice sized laundry room. Let me open this up. Oh, shit! Guys, sorry, that fell out. That fell out. I never seen one like that. Look at it. Oh, y'all have to excuse me. It fell out. I'm not gonna be opening up no doors. This fell out on my shoulder, on the shoulder that I had broken. Oh Lord, look at her. Now, guys, that fell out on my right shoulder. You know, I just got out of physical therapy about 3 weeks ago on this right shoulder. Remember, torn rotator cuff in two places, slap tear tendon under the arm that was hanging from the elbow to under my armpit. Yeah, I just and that thing it did hurt when it fell because it came flying out there out of the that little door and hit me on my shoulder and I dropped the phone. The phone fell. And it wasn't my phone, it's my realtor's phone because I didn't have my phone. It was in the car and I didn't have no space on it anyway. My husband's phone was in the car. And to believe it, let me tell you, once we got inside of our SUV, pulling off, I let my husband have it because he did not go out and get his phone. I said I had to use somebody else's phone, and I dropped this phone when that door opened and that ironing board fell on my shoulder. I let him have it when we got in the car because realtor had his own car. He was in his own car. So I did. I let him have it. And I told him, don't you ever let that happen again. If I ask, if I tell you what I'm getting ready to do, and I don't have my phone on me, don't let somebody else offer their phone to me. You go out and get my phone. I mean, you go out and get your phone. Well, I can talk to him like that. Because no matter how I talk to him, he's going to love me to death. He's going to love me to death. Okay, so here it is. This is in the washroom, the laundry room of this place. You saw that 40-year-old soap. This is weird. This is something else. The house smelled like it was 40 years old. And when we got to another location, I was afraid that you could still smell that 40-year-old house on me. And then we finally meet up with my son so we can go look at some more properties. We picked him up. Well, we didn't pick him up. We met up with him and then we got into his the monster truck. Okay. So we can go off on some property, driving around uh, on a lot of land, right? So, and I was afraid that he could smell this 40-year-old house on me. And I was afraid baby Phoenix could smell the 40-year-old house on me. I'm serious. I was so paranoid that you could smell the 40-year-old house on me. And maybe some spirit from the 40-year-old house probably is lingering on my clothes. Oh my God. I know it sounds crazy, but I was. Oh my God. I don't know where my husband and the realtor is. Somewhere in this. I don't want to open up no more doors. Look at this. This is the house in intercom, so you can talk. I remember we had a house intercom, but it wasn't that old. Let me just show this, guys. When you have a house intercom, most people may not know had one before, but we had one in one or two houses. I can't remember. I know we had it in one house, but it didn't look like this. This is 40 years old intercom, okay? Normally they build them with the house if you want one. And because of the size of the house that we was in, we needed an intercom. Okay. So you don't have to, well, all of them we need one, but we stopped doing intercoms. We just, but anyway, uh, this is a way if you're in another part of the house and you need to call somebody or get somebody's attention, you just push the button and or you can make sure everybody throughout the house hear you in every room or whatever, or you can direct it to a certain room. This is old. You see how old that is? Gosh, that's old. This is the house in intercom, so you can talk. I remember we had a house intercom, but it wasn't that old. In one of our homes that we lived in, we had an intercom. Stranger and porch, and you can see what I want to go out there, but I don't want to touch the doors. I was afraid of touching the doors. This is the kitchen. Look, guys. Look how small the appliances are. Look at the stove. Now, I want to say these appliances was in the house when it was 40, when the house was built. And you can tell, oh gosh, I mean, 40, look at it. It looks like some Mayberry stuff. Oh, and you should see the sinks. And I mean, just everything is so dated and old. Oh my God. Some people still use a stove like that. I don't know. Those round little burners like that. I don't know. Because I don't use that. But here we go. I would have to tear this house down. He's told me it's probably going to run me about $60,000 to tear down the house. And then, because I need to have at least two houses built on it. That's when because I need to build my. You all see those stairs? I did not go up those stairs. This is the front. It's a set of stairs here, right there. I did not go up those stairs. I wasn't going up there. Because first of all, I couldn't hear my husband or the realtor nowhere around no more. It's like, I'm not going up there. And now I wish I did go up there. I think I told my husband I want to go back inside because I didn't go upstairs, and I do want to see the rest of that house. And I want to get a good look at those appliances so I can see all that. There's some other stuff I didn't see. I didn't go out in the barns. There's two of them. I didn't go upstairs, and some of the rooms I did miss because I'm just I thought maybe a spirit may jump out at me, or I may see something moving across the floor. I don't know, but the walls looks pretty sound. The walls and everything pretty sound. I'm under the impression someone could use this house and do a remodel this inside. The walls and everything. This is real wood. This is not that fakery wood that you see. And this is solid. The floors, all the carpet, every floor would have to come out. All the wallpaper off the floors. A good cleaning of this house. Everything. All the appliances would have to be new appliances, and some of the walls, because nowadays they open things up. Now you could leave it like that. Maybe you like closed in, closed house all closed up and closed in rooms. Or you can open up some of the walls, redo all the windows. That's if you have the money. If you don't have the money, maybe you may um, just replace some of the glass, or you may want to come in and just read. It depends on whether you want to save money, or if the money part is no, you're not worried about the money. The money is no issue. Then you just come in and replace all the windows. And you can enlarge the windows, make the windows bigger, and lift them up off the floor because they're sitting right on the floor to me. And all the wood paneling in the house, tear all that out. Um, the house have really good trim and everything. And those stairs, the wood on the stairs don't look too bad. Depends on whether you want to keep some of that vintage old, the character of the house. But all the appliances, all the sinks and everything, all the countertops, all of that, even that little tiny island in the kitchen, all of that would have to be replaced. Everything. Okay, let's go on, guys. It depends on how big your wallet is, whether you would do a remodel, completely remodel inside, or would you try to save some things? But you cannot save the floors. You cannot save the carpet or the counters or the sinks and things like that, or the stove and all that stuff, the appliances. You cannot save none of that. That have to go. That would have to go.
Because I need to build my, this is the front door. This is the
Front
entrance.
door
So I'm trying to
needs
get,
replacing.
and it's upstairs. Oh my
Oh, I
God.
wish I went up there.
So when you step in, you write it in the,
All the silly
there's not
pictures
even a
need
foyer. This
replacing.
is it. Okay. I think there may be upstairs. This is a living room. It got two fireplaces. Let me try.
You see all the paneling on the wall? Most people, that's was something that they did back in the day. You can take all that paneling off the wall, and they got a sink. That is a little sink over there in the living room. Take that out. Just remove all of that. And that fireplace, those bricks. That fireplace definitely have to be checked and redone. All of that. I don't know about the bricks. You can probably have those bricks sandstone, whitewash, or whatever you want to do, or take them off and put some other stones or bricks on it. But all the walls, the paneling needs to go. The flooring here and that little cabinet built in there needs to go as well. This is a living. I would think this was the family room because they do have another, or this must be the living, a family room because they do have a small, tiny living room with a fireplace. When I say small, it is small. It looks like a little tiny bathroom, but it's a living room with a fireplace. Go figure.
Got to turn the lights on. Okay. Here's the fireplaces.
I like that tall
This is outside.
fireplace.
You see? Let me see. Could I open this door? I'm going to go ahead and take a chance and open this door, guys. Oh, Lord. No, I locked it. Oh, okay. I'm going out. Oh, my Lord. They got an old-time hot tub. Look at there. And you see out there?
That hot tub would have to go, guys. You would not use that hot tub. That whole thing would have to go. It's probably all kind of disease formed in there. You would have to take that whole thing out. and all the towel. I would take that whole hot tub out, open up that, tear down the street, all that, open that back patio up, tear all that stuff out. Mm-mm. I would just get rid of everything. Don't try to save that. No, you don't want to try to save that.
Look there. And you see out there? See all this property? Horses can run wild out here. See how big it is out there? And also some of the newer homes way back there.
Know some mansions back there they
These
recently built.
are the homes on the street. You can't get a home in this area for less than probably $1.5 million. But this one has just been sitting vacant. Ooh, I need to close that.
Those homes that sits back, the new ones way kind of far away from you, that you see in the background, those white homes back there. Those are, I would say, about 2 million on up. There's nothing back there out of there you can get under 2 million. Those are on up. Like over here where I live, not too far from me, right down the street, the next coming in, they start over 2 million coming in. And that's walking distance at maybe 5 minutes from me. Well, with my boot on. That's why y'all hear all that cluck, cluck, cluck as I walk. That clucking sound, that's my boot. I got on my foot. So that's that left boot. Every time you just hear one cluck, click, cluck, cluck, cluck. That means every time I put that left foot down, you can hear that boot on my foot. Okay? Here we go. I'm just giving y'all the price ranges of the houses in here. And this 40-year-old house, 40 years old, that nobody lived in decades. It's just been sitting abandoned. No, it's not abandoned. Somebody got it up for sale. But it's been sitting there for the longest for a long, long time. And what people do, they're not looking at the big picture of this. I'm looking at not as for the house, I'm looking at it for the property, what the land that it's sitting on. That's what I'm looking at. And then you got 4 acres on the right side for sale, and then about 4 on the left side for sale. And then for that the house is sitting on. I'm looking at the land, not the house. Mm-mm. But I cannot pay cash for those other 4 acres. No, don't have that much cash available. So that's why I'm only looking at the one that the house is sitting on.
Vacant for so many years. So many years. I guess they think I would just buy it for the property, for the land. Let me show you all another thing. There's another fireplace. You see that, how old this house is? The windows are down on the floor. See there? Look at these old shutters. Oh my God, spider webs in there. I'm not touching that. And this is what I want to show y'all right here. Look at this.
And you all see this? The sinks are yellow. And who makes things look like that? That is something else. And that was another fireplace. Marsau, you all know Marsau, right? Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville. This man came on the show describing himself as a builder, commercial builder. I never seen him build a commercial property. I never seen him build nothing for nobody. He knows how to tear ish up. And then when he talks about building anything, talking about this year, a couple months, this year, it was I would say about maybe 4, 5 months ago. He was talking about building, getting into the residential home building, right? From commercial building. That's a big difference. Big difference in price, okay? But he couldn't even tell you nothing about none of the houses he was riding up on, pretending to be some of his bills. He didn't even have his name out there. He didn't even know the workers out there could not even. Oh, that man was pitiful. Now he wants to be a person that does expos. You keep dropping down, 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 down. First, you claiming to be a businessman that build commercial hotels, build commercial, saying you building hotels and stuff, and we never seen a hotel that you built, the one that you said you was building. No, you don't build that because the man that managed that, the manager of that hotel, he said, he said, okay? I didn't say I said. I said he said. No, this hotel been here. He been working there for years. And I know he's telling the truth because he know who I know. Who I know, he know. We both all know the same people. Okay? One day I may interview him. Get him. Well, I don't want him to lose his job. But yeah. So the man, he didn't build that. That hotel been there. And then everything else he said he did, no, he didn't. He couldn't even build a little pool house. Messed that up where the, the customer, everybody know who that is, had to have it redone, tear down and redone because the measurements and everything was off. The thing was a build up a mess. But anyway, so I've been trying to teach Marsau how to build something when I would do my new house build. The man cannot learn. So this is a renovation or a tear down, Marsau. I want you to look at this while I'm doing this video so you can learn something. Learn something, Marsau, because you are pathetic at the lies that you tell.
This is the sink. Okay. Oh, let me see. I hear them upstairs. Let me try to make it up here. This carpet is like a brown or orange or something. Are y'all outside or upstairs? Y'all outside? Okay, they're outside. Okay, look. Okay, guys. Did y'all go upstairs? No, nah. I just like the property. Okay, we're walking around, but this would be a tear down. I don't even want to take the shit. I would want to demolish the entire thing. This is a big house, guys. Go off so you can see the house. Most people probably renovate the inside, but I'm not. I wouldn't even do that. I'd try to have them to come tear it down. It's a very big house.
Now, guys, let me just say this. Do you see the roof on this house? The whole time I was walking inside, I didn't see no water damage, no water leak on the carpet or on the walls, on the floors or anything. So the roof is pretty sound and you can look at it. As I'm walking past, you can see that the roof is pretty sound. This house has 3-car garage. Okay. And I'm going to take you around back of this house. You can tell that they had horses and things like that by the type of fence that they have on this property. And I don't even have this type of fence on my property, and there's horses. So
but what you call big, but it's not big to me. It's only, I forgot, 220 some, 2,000 square feet,
2,800
maybe
square
more.
feet.
I don't know. Then they got some
2,800.
more. This is the property, and all out there is the property. You can see the property. This is not for me, but I'm going to keep it on my checklist because I would I'm keeping it on my checklist because it's close to where I live. See all the, and then there's land over there.
And that's the barn
All
for
right
their
here.
horses right there.
Let me stand off so you can see this house. Oh, this is, I guess, where they had their horses. I know all about horses, guys. See the house?
The roof is pretty sound.
Ooh, I like the area,
Beautiful, big, mature
but
trees. The
I'm not.
trees.
We just got through looking at another property. I love the house. The first one we looked at, I love it. It's a little
Let me
small,
show you. I just said the
but
trees. Let me
I'm
just go
not
back.
area.
I want y'all to see something.
But I'm not. We just got through
That
looking
tree
at
there. The house got beautiful trees, but this tree here, the one that sits right up there near the house, right here in the back door, that's a beautiful tree, but that tree is in the wrong place. That tree would definitely have to be moved. Everything, all them shrubs around there, but that tree, all the shrubs around the house to be removed. But that tree is a danger to the house. If you can see down on the ground near where the walkway is, see how the tree is lifting up the walkway. That's because the root system is growing on top of the ground. You can see it all through here, and all over there. The root system. That tree needs to be removed because it's not going to do anything but damage the whole house. Get into the pipes, go up in the pipes. You're going to have a bigger mess on your hands. I don't like trees right up on big trees that grow big like this. I refuse to put them near close to a house or close up on my houses. I refuse to do that. I always have trees surrounding the property, but not up on my house. And if you all have noticed, for anybody that when I'm outside walking around my property and everything, have you ever noticed all my trees are far away from the house? They're surrounding the property, but none is sitting dead up on my house. Now, those trees are probably over 100 years old on my property, except for some of the new ones you see. But I don't have not one tree sitting up on my house like that. Caused a lot of problems over the years. The tree is going to be standing way over the house, ice, storm damage, everything, but the root system can mess up a house badly. And a lot of new homeowners and people that don't know about uh, trees and shrubs and everything like that, they do not, and builders would do it in a heartbeat. They'll put these tiny, cute little trees right up on your house. And if you don't have a big yard, just say you buy a house and you're not living on acreage, not even a half, not even a quarter. You're just living on a lot, a small little lot where houses are back, sitting right up on each other, right? But then they put these cute little tiny trees, these cute little trees, maybe give you two of them in the front or three of them in the front and all up in your landscape. They doing that because it looks cute and pretty. But if you're not an experienced person when it comes to landscaping, or you don't know nothing about trees and shrubs and plants and stuff, they making it look good. So when you move in, now telling you, fool, you better move that stuff. There's not a house that I have not took time to move. I never put anything right up on my trees. You pull those back off your house. And when they give you the builder is probably going to give you, depends on what's in your allowance for the house. most times they'll give you two trees. One they'll put in the back or one in the front. And sometimes they'll put the two in the front. You just tell if you some builders will let you pick the location of the tree. When I say the location on that little tiny lot where your house is sitting on, because this is not custom built. This is just a regular builder. You're gonna have they some will let you pick the spot, and some will tell you we're gonna put the tree right here. Okay, no, ain't no okay. And some homeowners will do it. I see them do it all the time, and I just shake my head. And some majority of the time, I always comment to my husband. They don't know though. And then when I see houses covered up by these big giant trees, two of them, and you see everybody on the whole block got the tree in the same spot, the same kind of tree covering up their house. I said, Lord of mine, that's the builder came through and put all them in like that when they was building the house. They didn't have a choice because all of them got them in the same spot. That's I can't stand to see that. I cannot stand to see that. Mm-mm. See, nobody's going to tell me where to put a tree and what kind of tree. No. Okay. But anyway, you see that right up in that back door. Don't make so. If you want a pool, where you going to put the pool? On top of the tree? On top of the tree? No. You're going to have to dig out this here tree in order to put a pool in this backyard. But they never had a pool. But no, nevertheless, I just want to bring that up to y'all's attention. And if you see on the back of this house, you see these things on the back, those are solar windows, those to let the sunlight in the house. This house do need some sunlight because they got all these closed up. When they built houses back in the day, they had rooms that was closed off. They didn't have open floor plans. So that's why you see rooms are all closed off, and most houses was dark. And you see a lot of the older homes do have these skylights so they can let some sun in those rooms. Waste of money too. You didn't hear that from me though, but waste of money.
Another property. I love the house. The first one we looked at, I love it. It's a little small, but I can work with it.
When I say the house is small, it's not. I think that house, this is 2,800 square feet. That house was 42, maybe 4,200 square feet. So it's much bigger than this. Okay. But it had open floor plans. It had some open floor plans. What I should have said, it wasn't small. It's the way it sits on it was on a half an acre. I think it was a half an acre. So that was too small for me. Because even on a half an acre, that's too small. That means that neighbor, I got to look at somebody. And that's too close for me. That's too close for me. And then the backyard, this house had a pool, but the pool, it's half of the size of the pool I have. But it was a big pool, but it was still half. I could take that pool, two of those pools, and put it in mine. But I could have dealt with that. But at the front, the house wasn't sitting right. And then it had these trees that was bigger than those trees. It had some big giant trees, 2 or 3 of them on the front of the property, right in front of the house. Yeah, I would have to come through and remove I would let that house stay, but the trees would have to all go because I don't like the placement of not the trees. Those were some very old, huge trees, but I didn't like the placement of those trees And I don't care how old and how big and beautiful they are, they would have to go. And I know people would have an issue with it. So I don't want to go through that with those trees. And then it was something else. I didn't like the color of the bricks. The bricks was red on the house. And that was a house I would probably was keep, but the property wasn't big enough. The land was not big enough. I just liked the house for some reason, but I didn't like the trees, and I did not like the way the house was sitting on the property. It was sitting wrong. When a house can be sitting wrong, and if it's off, because after this we went to another property, and the house was sitting wrong on the property. And if the house is not sitting correctly on the land, it throws me off. Because I'm used to my husband taking and shifting, do it on a computer where you construct houses or whatever, and he shift the house in different positions on on it so you can make sure you put it right, and then he'll go out there and walk it. And when they're out there getting ready to decide on everything before they put the slab in, before they start digging the ground and putting the wood down, before they pour the slab and all that, we got to have it right. We got to make sure this house is going to be sitting the way we want. It can't be off. It can't be off. It got to sit on the property the way we want it to sit. That's just that. Some people, I'm very particular about everything. When I say everything, everything.
I get out of here. I can work with it, but it's too close to other houses.
Now, this is the house I was telling you about that's sitting wrong. The first one we saw before we looked at this one.
And then, but I'm not gonna love.
Wait,
But
here it is.
but I can work with it. Let me see. Can I get out of here? I can work with it, but it's too close to other houses, and then it's too close to other houses. It's on. It's it's just too close. Uh, there's my husband and the builder to go. We got, and you can see the front. This is the front of it. Okay. Okay, guys, we're ready.
I hope you broke that recording up into a few things, otherwise it won't be able to transfer.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's
Is it is only one? Oh yeah, I said.
Okay, guys, that's it. That's my husband, myself, and the builder. Not the builder, our realtor. Oh my God, what I said, the builder, the realtor. Okay. Oh, now I hope y'all enjoyed this home build. No, not home build, home tour with me. This is the home that we looked at and everything. So I hope y'all enjoyed that home tour of land, which I did show land and property. Next, I do have some other ones I did months ago when I was trying to teach Marsau Scott. But that fool ain't gonna learn nothing. So I just have to leave him alone. So, but anyway, I did do some other ones. I just haven't posted them. So guys, thank you. And if you like this video, you want to learn more, please hit that like button. So that way, next time I bring anything, you will be able to watch again to keep me in the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to Pinkie the Housewife. Don't forget to subscribe to Pink Global. And if you like this video, please leave a comment. If not a comment, put some emojis in there for me. So that way I know you watched it, okay? And we got to get this video up. Get those likes up on this video. All right? Thank you, guys. You all have a wonderful day And that's it. We're getting ready to get on out of here. And what, today is Wednesday? Y'all go ahead and enjoy your Wednesday. All right?
That day. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit, and the coffee ain't hit. Yeah, damn, ain't that great. I don't want